Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. It is Monday morning, close to 11 o'clock-ish. I am behind schedule. So I made a schedule for the week, for the whole summer actually. Make sure that I get some cleaning done, and we're going to watch the weather forecast to see when we're going to go to the water park. And the days that we go to the water park, I'm obviously not going to be working that much on my business and stuff, but I do want to make sure that we have at least 3 hours of deep cleaning in the house every day so that we make some progress, because otherwise there's no way these things are going to get done. And I don't want to spend like a full 10-hour day just cleaning as well. So I'm trying to do a little bit of everything every day. If we're not going to the water park, then I'm going to be focusing on reading I'm going to be reading every day, regardless of the water park, but working on the business and my website and like making some new products, stuff like that, packaging, and just dealing with the business. So that's pretty much the plan for the whole summer. And then there's 1 week in the first week of August, we're gonna see my parents. So less cleaning there, but we'll see where we're at that point. And then on August 16th, I do have a book event where I have a stand with my business. During the month of August, we have to go to high school for adults is how we call it here, but adult education center, if I translate it word by word, but where he can enroll for his high school classes that he's missing in order to do a biochemistry in fall 2026. Anyways, need to take care of that quickly. Yeah, and they open up registrations with walk-ins during a certain schedule in August. So we're going to do that in August as well. And then it's going to be back to school before we know it. And there's cheerleading classes all between all of that. So it's a busy summer, but everything's planned out, which I'm happy with. We won't be doing necessarily 3 hours of cleaning today because I got up a little bit later and took a little bit more time to get ready to work and clean. I did go to bed quite late yesterday evening because I was reading. I wanted to finish my book, but I didn't. So I have maybe 110 pages left of this one, which is just one damn thing after another, which I'm going to be happy to finish. It's not like the greatest book. It's not that type of book. You can watch my last vlog where there's a spoilery-ish review of it. I do warn when I get into like the more heavier spoiler parts, but it's not that much. But yeah, it's looking to be a 3 stars. It's very hollow characters and very extremely obvious plot. So nothing surprising, but I kind of still want to get through it as quickly as possible. So anyways, I'm going to be finishing that today because it is the last day of June. So I want to finish that. I want to read How to Raise a Kraken in Your Bathtub, which is a short story from P. Jelly Clark, which is on the computer, which I'm going to do this evening as well. So I can do that like in one go easily. And that's going to be my reads for June. So I'll have 3 books read for June, which is good. And 2 prompts of the Buzzwordathon off. So that's also very good. Otherwise, in reading, there's only 1 book I need still to get. It's my wrapped book, which my son hasn't picked up yet. So I am going to be needing to film that, my TBR and wrap up and stuff. But yeah, reading wise, I'm going to focus on starting Rune and Rising this week. And then I'm not sure. I do want to finish Madship, make some progress in that. I'm saying finish, but I'm barely at the beginning. So I want to make some progress in Madship. And then I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably try to make some progress in the year in Elgia. So I think I'm gonna look up at the prompts that I'm rolling over and like everything that has to do with readathons and buzzword and the year in Elgia, all that stuff. I'm gonna try to go through. I think that's gonna be my plan. But I am planning on reading every day at least 100 pages per day during the summer. So I should be able to get through a lot of books and get that TBR down so that I can finally stop having so many rollover books in my TBRs and have some new material for my TBRs and books to read. So that's good. Anyways, yeah, I might pick something else in here eventually. Maybe the Diviners. I don't know. Maybe the Sherlock Holmes adventures. Maybe Sunrise. I'm not sure just yet. Maybe Kaleidoscope because it's from my rep TBR, so it is a quicker read as well. So maybe that. We shall see. I'm gonna go with what my mood is for. But yeah, and we are going to leave for the water park later this afternoon, which is why I won't be doing necessarily my like 3 hours of deep clean that I plan to do today, because it's going to be raining for the next 3 to 4 days, and I want to make sure we make the most of like the heat. It's gonna be 30 degrees felt temperature today, Celsius. Yeah, I want to make sure we can profit of the water during that heat. And when it's raining, we'll be definitely doing a lot of cleaning and a lot of other stuff I need to get done for the business and reading and YouTube, all those great things. And yeah, so anyways, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna leave you at that. Get a coffee up and running. I'm a bit stressed, but we need to start in order to get some progress made and finish as quickly as possible. But yeah, all right. On that note, I'll see you a little bit later. Hi everyone, it is now Tuesday evening. First of all, happy Canada Day to every Canadian who celebrates. I don't really celebrate that much, but happy Canada Day nonetheless. As you've seen in the last clip, my workshop is such a mess. It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, you've seen the images. We took out everything from the storage space. It's not very big. It's like long and very not very wide. So you can basically only have one person at a time to go in and take things. So very narrow little haul, but it's still useful to have this space, this storage space, especially for like Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff, decorations that we don't always use, and as well as tools, and things like that. That we do like to store there, and souvenir boxes that we've been putting there. We've been discovering things and opening boxes of things that we have not opened since we left. Well, since I left my parents' house and moved to Quebec, which was in 2009, quite a while ago. So there's that. So we're basically just trying to sort everything out. We are getting rid of a lot of things. So there's some triage that is happening, which is good. But we need to take everything out clean and then get everything back in. And we're also trying to figure out what are our needs, just to make sure that we get the right things to put things away in, if that makes sense. Because we don't want to buy some storage stuff that doesn't meet our needs, because it's so easy to go to the store, buy things that we think is going to be very helpful for organizing and store things, but then in the day-to-day activities, you realize that that's not what you needed, and it's not necessarily optimal to your space and your needs and the use of what you're storing away. So there's that. So we're trying to figure out things. I think we've found something that is going to be good for us. I had lots of boxes of things from uni, so I need to like still go through that and see what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. I do want to keep like reference books. I do have some on the library that's just in front of me, and there's a lot of things in there that I want to keep, but there's also some things that like I don't need to keep. And I did get rid of some things. My husband got rid of some other things as well, things he hasn't opened in 15 years. So like I'm not gonna reopen them. So what's the point in keeping it, especially if it's damaged? So there are some souvenirs that we are keeping, and we know that we're not necessarily opening these boxes very often. Things that are still precious that we want to keep, but there's a lot of things we don't need to keep that we were keeping for souvenirs. So we did sort out things in that. So that's good. We put away a lot of things in the recycling bin. So we've been piling up the container. But the good news is that they're picking it up tomorrow. It's recycling bin day tomorrow. So that's good. And yeah, it's exhausting. We've just done 3 hours of all of that. We still have like 4 big boxes that we need to decide what we're gonna do with. And after that, we're gonna clean and put everything away. Once everything is back into the storage space, then we'll attack the workshop space because I can do everything at the same time. On Thursday, we are going to go to the Eco Center again, because we have a couple of things that we need to go and send there. And we're probably going to be going quite often during the summer. The basement is where we have most of things that we're just putting in there and storing away. So I guess that's one of the reasons why like we have a lot at the moment to get rid of. I don't think it's going to happen that much in other rooms, but we shall see. It's very satisfying though to know that like we're getting rid of things. It feels right now that we haven't made any progress and that we're actually going backwards, because of the mess that we've made, but we had to make that mess in order to like get everything back in. So there's that. So yeah, that was our afternoon. And then I did go to the grocery store this morning, as well as the pharmacy, for my husband's ADHD medication. I ate lunch late. I got up a little bit later as well, and we just started working on the cleaning part at around 2 p.m. So we stopped for supper and then we played a card game with my son, and here we are. It is quite late though in the evening. I did get to bed quite late yesterday as well. I was trying to finish this book. I was trying really, really hard to finish it, and I did not manage to finish it yesterday, but I did just right now finish it, like now. So that's good. I think I'm going to give it a 3-star because I feel like, especially the last 100 pages were very, very rushed. Nothing was better. I felt like everything went like too fast. The pacing is really, really off in this book, which I'm not a fan of. I still don't care about the characters that much. And like, there's so many scheming and stuff that is a bit plot convenient, which is also annoying to me. And like, again, the no red herrings is really bugging me. There were still some hints at some things, and like there's something that was revealed and the main character was saying like, why haven't I seen it before? And like she goes through things like, oh, she said this, she did this, or so this character did this, said this, whatever. And they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. But like the author never gave the reader any chance to draw those conclusions. So like, yeah, not a fan. It's okay. Hoping that the next ones will be better. We shall see. I don't know. I'm not going to pick it up just yet. There is a short novella in between every books anyway, so I might pick that one up eventually. But right now, I really want to focus on my TBR that has been rolling over for months now at this point. So I'm going to put that aside for now, especially since like I'm not that excited about the series. So that's the plan. Right now, I feel like I could go on for some more reading, so I might do that before I go to bed. But not too late because I do want to get up earlier tomorrow and make sure that I can get some cleaning done before lunchtime. That would be good. So yeah, I am still counting this book as a June read though, because most of it has been read in June. Yeah, I'm counting it. Doesn't matter. I make my own rules. But yeah, I have not read the novella, and that one I haven't started yesterday, so I'm not going to count that one. So 2 books in June, and I'm going to have to take care of filming tomorrow. So that's one other reason why I want to get up earlier, is to make sure I can get to my filming, my TBR and my wrap up as quickly as possible so I can edit and upload those videos quickly. So yeah, anyways, on that note, I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, I just finished filming my wrap-up TBR. I still need to do the bullet journal part, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. I do need to clear out everything that's on the desk. As usual, we've made some progress in the last clip. You've probably seen, I think so. Some progress being made. We cleared out like most of the things that were in the storage space. So that's very exciting. There are a lot of things that we still need to move into there, but we need to move other stuff in order to get to that stuff that we want to move there. If that makes sense, we're pretty much just playing Tetris and with my workshop, which is not very big, so it's kind of not easy to do everything the way that we want it to, but at least most of the things are out, and that's good. And I'm really, really happy. We did go to the Eco Center today, and that's good, but we're gonna go back probably tomorrow for everything that's metal related, and we're not going to do some cleaning tomorrow because I do have an appointment with my chiropractor, and there's cheerleading, and we're gonna go to the metal thing because there's a lot of metal and stuff that I'm getting rid of, and there's these places where you can sell the metal. So I'm gonna try. It's not gonna be a lot, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So yay. And we're gonna take care of that tomorrow, and we have a couple of ideas of stuff to help us with the storage, and we need to change my husband's like desk, computer desk as well, and he wants a desk where you can set up standing and sitting and change the setting, but it's so expensive, and we're trying to look for a different option. And right now we're looking at the Calyx with the table, so that we can get like some school books in there and some more storage place, and like get rid of a lot of things that we don't like at the moment and help us out with that. So we're probably gonna go that route eventually, but just not just yet. By the end of the summer probably. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we still need, like on Saturday, we're probably gonna move on to like everything in my workshop that my husband can help me with. And then there's a lot of things that he cannot help me with, because it's just like my sewing stuff. So those parts, when I'm gonna be doing that, he's gonna start with the laundry little space that we have. It's not like a proper room, but it's a very small space with laundry and the living room downstairs. So we're gonna start with that. He's gonna start that while I finish up the workshop. And there's probably going to be a lot of like things that we find that we're gonna have to put away in the storage space that we did clear. But it's so relieving and satisfying to see that we got rid of so much stuff that we don't need to keep. And it's, yeah, a big relief. We're tired though. We're exhausted. Like this morning I did a cardio and abs Pilates workout, and had I known we were gonna get rid of so much stuff, I probably wouldn't have done one that was that intense, because the clearing out of that storage space was almost like a workout. Like we are so exhausted. It's unbelievable. There was like cans of paint from before we moved in here 12 years ago. Like that's not good anymore. Like no. That's outdated. Like there's nothing we can do with that. So there was a lot of like ceramic tiles and like things that were not good anymore that we can't use anyways. So like just clearing all of that out, it's so relieving. It was a lot of work, but very, very relieving. So that's good. I'll keep you up with the cleaning progress. I don't like to show mess on camera, but I know I'm not the only one. So if it motivates you to get into cleaning and getting rid of stuff, then so be it. It is what it is. I cannot wait to actually get into the grit of things for my inventory and my sewing stuff. That's going to be fun, I think. But yeah, that's going to be for Friday and Saturday, and probably next week a bit. I don't know. It will depend on how well it goes. I might do some of it like on Friday, and maybe we're going to go to the water park again on Friday. We shall see. I don't know just yet. For now, I kind of like needed to get things done, and I don't see myself starting to do all that cleanup before going to the water park. And like after the water park, it's just too much for us. So I don't know. We're exhausted with both activities. So yeah, we shall see. Maybe like a more slowish cleaning up before going to the water park. We'll see. I don't know. But tomorrow we're gonna get a little bit of a break, and that's gonna be well deserved. Reading wise, I did start What the River Knows, but I'm not very far into it. I'm like 16 pages into it. I really tried, but I just fell asleep on it, and like there was no way I was going to be able to get through the first chapter, which is the prologue. But so far, it seems interesting, but like I can't say much. So for the evening, I'm going to try to do my bullet journal for my wrap up and TBR, and then try to finish at least a chapter of What the River Knows, and then try to get to a physical book. I really want to get into a physical book, so probably Ruin and Rising, or I don't know, probably this one or Matchup. Yeah, I think I want to pick up Matchup again. So yeah, I'll update you, I guess, when I do have some reading updates. I won't have any reading updates for Ruin and Rising, obviously, but I do want to catch up on that vlog. So I'll update that vlog. But yeah, that's the plan for the evening. And also I need to schedule some sprints so I can go back into sprinting again. That should be fun. Probably on Sundays right now, because that's the day where we are less productive, because my son's cheerleading class is in the middle of the day. It's like from 10:30 till 12:30, so it's kind of a weird timing, and by the time we get back and we eat, and it's not the best to start cleaning and stuff. So, and in the morning I don't actually have the time to clean, because we have to leave at like 9:45, so that's not the best either. So I feel like we're wasting some time, a lot of time during that day. So sprints should be helpful for that during those days, at least for the summertime. We'll see. I would love to do a 24-hour readathon, but I want us to do a lot more progress in the cleaning in the house before I get to that. So I'll probably schedule that for like towards the end of the summer, depending on how much progress we're making in the house. So something like that. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll see you in a later clip with probably some reading updates or something. So yeah, I'll see you. Just a quick update. It is now Saturday morning. We ended up doing a little bit of cleaning yesterday, but not that much, because we were both very tired, and what's left basically in my workshop is pretty much anything that just like I need to do, and my husband can't help with that. So it's basically just like moving around things and making sure that everything is organized neatly and that it makes sense for me. So everything that needs to be donated or sent away at the eco center, we've done that. We've done a trip to that lately. So we did that, and we went to go get some storage boxes. I've got 4 boxes that is used to file papers. So I'm saving a lot of space in that, but I do need to sort out all of the papers first. Papers, like important papers, old taxes that we need to keep, and like important papers like that. And there's also a lot of like school things, and I need to sort out what I'm going to be keeping, what I'm not keeping. So that's going to be fun-ish. I know there's a lot of papers that were stored in small boxes in the living room downstairs, but we haven't gotten to that point just yet. So I might just wait a bit before I start that. But I also have a lot of fabric I need to put away, and like everything sewing related that I need to take care of and organize. And there's some fabric that I'm going to give back to my mom that she gave me when I first started sewing, and thought I was going to use for some products, and ended up not using that type of products. Some of it I am going to keep, but not all of it. What I'm not going to be using, I'm going to send to her. And then that's going to give me a space to put some other things in there that are for like gift wrappings and stuff. So it's just like a unit with 3 drawers. And so that's going to be useful, and that's going to also clear up some other space in the storage space. So it's basically just playing Tetris and reorganizing mostly everything. I did edit a vlog, so that's good. I only have 3 vlogs left to edit, plus this one that I'm doing right now. So I'm happy with that. And then I did do some reading. I have been trying to read. This sun is really annoying. I've been trying to read 100 pages per day. Unfortunately, I was not able to do that, but I have been reading, so like that's good. I didn't make any progress in What the River Knows, but I have been reading Mad Ship. So I'm now on page 102, which is exciting. So I'm very much enjoying it as much as I was before. It's a bit scary. I don't know. I'm not sure where this is going. I'm a bit sad that Althea is going back. First of all, I was so looking forward to Althea's first chapter. I think it's the first one. I think it's the first one-ish that we've heard about since book number 1, which was Ship of Magic. I love her character so much. I am a bit sad that she's gonna go back. I don't think she's gonna go home. I think she's gonna find something she did not intend. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna, maybe she will see her mom, but I know that not everyone is aware of what's going on the Vivacia. So like, I don't know what's gonna happen there, but I am a bit scared. It's going too well for her right now. So other than that, this is messy. There's a lot of messy things. Also, I did call out Kenneth's girl, what's her name? Edda. She's gonna have a bigger influence on the story than we think. And I've called that out since book 1. Exciting things that are happening. I hate Kenneth so much. He's kind of getting what he deserves. I don't know if he's gonna be there for long. I think so. I don't know. Anything could happen at this point. He does have magic on his side, unfortunately, but like, he was in such a bad shape. Like, no normal person would survive that. So I don't know. I hope he doesn't survive too long. But with Robin Hobb, villains like this tend to survive, unfortunately. So I'm not trusting that he's gonna leave just soon. I don't know what's happening with Winchell's father. Is it because I forgot what happened to him, or I don't really want to look it up either? Anyways, and then what I also found interesting in here is that we did get a chapter from the Rain Wild people, which is POV, which is very interesting. I've been wanting to get their POV ever since we've heard about them in book number 1. So that was interesting to see. I know there's a full like 4-book series later in the Elderling realm about the Rain Wild, but I thought it was interesting to see like his point of view, their point of view, and like the way that the Vestrits perceive them and the way that we read through them is a bit different, and it's fascinating to me how Robin Hobb can do that. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I don't know what else there is to say just now, but yeah, I'm having a fun time. That's good. And I'm making progress, which is awesome. So today we are going to the water park because it's going to be very nice outside. There's probably going to be a lot of people, but it's okay. I don't mind. We do need a break, and we're not going to be doing any cleanup on Sunday either because it's cheerleading day and our day is kind of all over the place when that happens, and we don't have like a lot of time to sit down and do stuff. So I might just like open some boxes here and there, but not too much. And this evening, I know for sure that I'm going to be too tired to clean up. So I might just do some reading and relax, and that'll be all for me this evening, and probably close the vlog there. So that's good. For the cleaning next week, my husband, so on Monday, my husband is going to start cleaning up the living room and the small area where we have our washer and dryer. He's gonna start that with the kiddo because he has a lot of toys there. So a lot of things that involve him. So he's gonna help out with that while I finish up my workshop. And then once I'm done, I can help him out, clear out the rest of the living room. So right now we're kind of ish on schedule. So that's good. It was one room per week and we did maybe like 10 hours ish in the storage space and workshop. Like I'm not done, but we're still starting the next room that's on schedule. So that's good. Happy with that progress. So far so good. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say right now. I have got sun in my face. I do need to leave you at that to stretch out. I'm not going to be doing Pilates today. I am very sore. So I'm going to just stretch out a bit for maybe 10 minutes and then shower and get lunch ready for the water park today. And I'll see you a little bit later, I guess, with the final clip. Hi everyone, it is now Sunday afternoon, which means it's also time to close up this vlog. This is a new thing I'm trying on my phone. It was, I don't know why, on this setting, which is a cinematic type of filming. I don't know, I'm trying it. It looks good from what I see, but we'll see if it's actually good once I edit it. Anyways, I'm rambling. I did not read any more. Yesterday we were at the water park and it was exhausting. The whole family just fell apart, exhausted. I fell asleep on my book. My son fell asleep on his book, and my husband went to bed early. Which is not his usual. He usually gets to bed at least after midnight, and yesterday he was in bed at 10 p.m. So that's how exhausted we all were. When we left, it started raining, which is fine because you're in the water anyways, so like it doesn't matter if you get wet, but once you actually want to leave, that's something else. It was okay, we had a great time, but yeah, we were exhausted. And today I did not get to read because I was a bit more, I don't know, I was a bit more relaxed this morning. And we went to my son's cheerleading class, and while he was doing that, we went to run some errands. So we went to get some shampoo that we were running low on, and then we went to IKEA to get some boxes. So I know it's a cardboard, but I like the size of them and they're easy to fold in, and it's easy to just like sort important papers if you're sorting them by year. That makes sense. So like tax papers and stuff like that. So easy to store away. So I wanted to buy some more because it's a mess. Paperwork wise. And then we went to go get my son's new cheerleading backpack because we bought one secondhand. I already have one that my sister gave to me, but it's not in the greatest of shape. It's seen a lot. So I wanted to give him one that was, well, not necessarily nicer, but yeah. And we got this one secondhand, which looks like almost brand new. So we got this one with this gym on it, which is nice. And it has a lot of pockets. She also gave us some little pins here. So happy with that, that it's finally dealt with. We were negotiating for that since May for my son's birthday, and just happened that she was out of town and then coming back into town a certain date, but then fell ill, and then she was leaving for a 3-week trip, and like all those delays happened, but we finally got it, which is fun, and my son is very happy with it. A lot of cheerleading stuff has a lot of glitter on it, and I wasn't sure if my son was going to like it, so I asked him if it bothered him to have some glitter on the backpack. He told us he didn't want it, but then now he wants it. So he was a bit disappointed that there was no glitter on his backpack, but we'll just add some more if he wants it. So maybe I'll vlog that part if I get to it. Give it a little bit of bling. So yeah. Anyways, I need to leave now because we're going to the grocery store. And then I want to start sorting out some photos and sort that out, and then get to some reading. And we're gonna start actually doing some more cleaning tomorrow. So time is flying by so fast. So I don't have anything more to add. If you want to see more of like how the cleanup is going and some more updates on that, check out the next vlog, because we are definitely going to be doing some more. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.